Alright, let's install Electric, LT-Spice, and other things to get our setup working how we want for 429, 341, anything you want. LT-Spice is great, by the way. First, download electric.zip from the Blackboard content section. It's right here. Number 2, unzip the file. Right-click, extract all. The setup you want is C:\\, that's it. It will extract into the right place. You hit extract. I won't do this because it takes a long time. Alright, that happened. Open this up. Oh, note number 3, ensure you have Java 7 runtime installed, JRE. You probably do, but if you don't, you do need Java for this. Download and install LT-Spice from Linear. Actually, it gets unzipped to C Electric. Under the install folder that was unzipped, you have you don't need to download it. You get LT-Spice right here. It's the installer. You accept, install now. That's it. That's the latest version of LT-Spice. LT-Spice will tell you when it has new versions to update. It's great. All right, next, in the electric folder. So back to the electric folder, double click on electric. If you want this little power outlet thing that's right here, you can right click on electric, go to properties. It's a shortcut. This is the basically the command line that launches it. Here's we're launching from Java with a class path and such. Go to change icon. Browse under the electric folder. There's a doc folder, electric.ico. That's the icon you want. Okay, okay. And there we go. You get the pretty thing. You can copy that shortcut to your desktop. I've already done that. And now you can run electric right from your shortcut. We'll double click it. Step 5. Alright, step 6, open in the preferences dialog and electric. That's either under File, Preferences, or it's also this little thing over here. The tooltip says Preferences. Open the preferences up. We'll see a bunch of things here. It may look slightly different on yours. The one we're really interested in for getting LT-Spice going. The other ones will change later. Spice CDL. CDL is a cadence thing, by the way. These setups, yours will look different. It picks this up from the registry. To do that, you say import C under C electric unzipped with this electric prefs.xml. Double click on it. It loads it. The preferences are loaded up. If you installed LT-Spice in the location it suggested, everything should be mostly set up. So that was step 6 and step 7. Electric is pretty much done. Step 8, number under the doc folder. In electric right here is a PDF of the manual. Also there is under help you can say user's manual. It's the same manual, by the way, just in a different format. Read chapter 1. It gives you introduction, the gist of what's going on with electric. About, you don't really need section 1.4. You're not building it from source code. The plugin section, most of these are already done for you if you're using the zip file. Java 3D is the one that we want. It's an extra add-on that you need to add to your own machine. To do that, let's close this out. We'll go back to electric. Install. This is number 9. Don't install it from here. Don't look for Java 151. However, electric install folder Java 3D 151 Windows 586. You want to run the 32-bit version if you have a 32-bit Java. You probably do. And you would most likely know that you have a 64-bit Java because. Alright, so we want to install this. We'll do so. Yeah, I want to cancel. Here's the tricky part where the video comes in really handy. You need to modify the system environment variable named class path and append these 3 paths. This is so Java can find J3D core, J3D utils, and vecmath, those jar files. This is how we do it. You go to computer, This is in Windows 7. Right-click on Computer, go to Properties. From Properties, you go to Advanced System Settings, then Environment Variables. If you mess these up, you hose your system, but it's very powerful. Class path, edit. Go to the beginning of this. The dot is the current directory. The semicolon separates the elements in the path. Existing in mine already was this. It was this qt java.zip. Leave it there. Whatever is there, leave it. Don't mess with it. All right, so mine are already there. To add more to the end, you type a semicolon at the end, copy, and paste. Do it again, semicolon, copy, paste, semicolon, copy, paste. You don't need a semicolon at the very end. I'm going to cancel because I didn't actually make any changes. At this point, to get those environment variables working, you may need to log out or reboot. Since this is Windows, reboot's always the option, right? All right, test this out. Open Electric. You've read the manual already, so we're going to open a library. The library we want, that's the coolest, Electric CMOS EDU. That's all the examples from the book. Chapter 11 is the CMOS inverters. Just choose 1U. It's the 1 micron technology. Up here in the libraries, we have 2 schematics and 3 layouts. None of these are tied to each other. There would be another level of hierarchy here. So the schematics don't have anything to do with these layouts, by the way. You can open the schematic, and we see this here. We have, in this area, are commands for SPICE. That's how we get them from Electric. Electric knows what to do with them. They're a special type. I clicked on it, selected text, it's SPICE code. So Electric knows what to do with that. I want to simulate this to see if it works. Tools, Simulation SPICE, write SPICE deck. LT SPICE is already set up. And there we go. VN went from 0 to 5 volts, V out. This is the transfer function of inverter, and we're also plotting the drain current. There's the spike here. That's things we'll be talking about later. So close LT SPICE. That's beautiful. Let's look at a layout. This is the layout of an inverter. One way, there's the NMOS, there's the PMOS. The gate is right here, and that's how we do the dimensions of it, width by length. Let's see what this looks like. Window, 3D window. If your Java 3D is set up properly, this will work. 3D window, pops up a window. All right, this is great. Now we can look at a 3D cross-section of what's going on with this inverter. We have polysilicon, the bottom pink. These are contacts, metal 1, metal 2. Beneath the substrate we have active regions and N wells and P wells. In our process we don't have a P well, but Electric draws it anyway. Alright, so that's what we want. We already ran the simulation. If everything goes, we want to open up Electric CMOS EDU Chapter 6 and then Chapter 6 1U JElib. Let's do that. Stuck on the op amp here. Electric Chapter 6 1U. Now we have 2 libraries open. This one is just schematics only. Here we're going to do this. We'll simulate this one. This is the one you want to simulate to prove that you got everything working. This is ID versus VDS for several VGS values. It should look familiar, and these will be exactly the numbers you should get. Other places for Electric and LT SPICE info, CMOS EDU, you can use these links. The information at CMOS EDU is all there. Please click around. I will, in a way, expect you to be clicking around and finding information there. Because if I know what's there and you ask me, I'll probably direct you here first. All right, so a lot of these project parts are going to be not talked about in class. Part of that will be a full tutorial on how to use electric. We can't spend class time. I'd rather talk about how to do CMOS chips and the fancy stuff. Learning how to use the software is your problem? No, whatever. It's not too bad. Read the manual. The manual was written well. And have at it. Please play around. Thank you for your time.